Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin's, and we're back with another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. So for this edition it will be about Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. For Dratini and Dragonair, they're pretty much the same exact moves, held item, and ability, and Dragonite is just the only one that's like slightly different, so anyway, let's get on to the moves for Dratini and Dragonair. For Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. First of all, Outrage. Outrage is 120 power, 100 accuracy, physical, dragon type attack. And the only bad thing about this move is you have to keep attacking with this move until it ends in 2 or 3 turns, at least 2 turns, but at the most 3. At the end of 2 or 3 turns, you'll actually get confused. So yeah, but like I said, you literally can't switch out or do anything else until it's over, unless unless you miss or they use protect, and then it ends it that way. So yeah. But anyways, then for a Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is 150 power, 90 accuracy, special normal type attack, and this is pretty much like one of the most famous moves of Pokemon. You always hear it somewhere, even if you're not into Pokemon. You're like, oh, Hyper Beam or something like that. It's like such a very popular move, but yeah, it's great and all, but the only bad thing about it is after you use this, the next turn you literally can't do anything. You can't switch or anything. It'll just say that Pokemon who used Hyper Beam has to recharge. So yeah. And then Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is 100 accuracy, special, not special. Well, I guess it would be a special Dragon type attack. Yeah. Pretty much every time you use this move, it'll always do 40 damage. So I mean, it's decent. Because you're not doing a lot of damage in the first place, you might as well have like constant 40 damage. So I mean, it's pretty cool. And then Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is a 100 accuracy status electric type move, and pretty much every time whoever you land this against, it actually just paralyzes them. So if they can't get paralyzed, of course. So what the paralyzation status effect does, it pretty much makes it when a Pokemon's paralyzed, there's a chance it'll just say they're paralyzed and they can't move, and pretty much cancels out their move that turn. And it also cuts their speed in half, so it's pretty nice. And then for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. So the only thing that's different here actually, instead of Dragon Rage, you just add Aqua Tail, and then yeah, so pretty much Aqua Tail is a 90 power, 90 accuracy, physical and water type attack. And I don't think there's any special effect. If there is, then I guess it would be a high critical hit chance, but you can look it up, but I'm pretty sure it has no effect. So anyways, and then what is that glare? I don't like that. And then the held item for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. Excuse me, I burped. Anyway, I think the held item is the same for all of them. I believe so. If not, then just Dratini and Dragonair then. But for Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, yeah. Both of them, they raise the power of normal type moves by 10%, but in the older generations it's called Pink Bow, the current generation is called Silk Scarf. So yeah. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. For offline, you want the Life Orb. Now what the Life Orb does, the one who's holding this, the power of their physical and special type attacks get boosted by 30%, but every time they do damage, they'll be taking a bit of damage to that, to their own health, depending on how much they've done. So you'll be doing a lot more damage with all your attacks, but you'll be doing, getting damage from your own attacks as well to a certain amount. And then for online, the rule about using a held item in an online battle is, say like, specifically the Focus Sash, this item when it gets, the effect is activated, it actually uses up the item. So stuff like that, when it's online, you actually get the item back right after the battle's done. So it's really nice. So it's really good, because it's like really hard to grind, because the Focus Sash is one of those top tier items. So anyway, what the Focus Sash does, pretty much when a Pokemon's at full health and they would have got one-shotted, they will always live at 1 health. So as long as you don't miss your move, get flinched, infatuated, confused, paralyzed, frozen, asleep, as long as none of that happens, you'll at least get 1 move off, and that can always make the difference. Getting 1 move off on all your Pokemon definitely can make the difference for sure. And I do believe, I think maybe the Z move, not the Z move, the Z Crystal is different for Dragonite, but I believe all the other held items are the same. pretty much. So anyway, then for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, online is the same. For offline, you want to just normally in Z. This is mainly for the Z Hyper Beam. So yeah, definitely the Z Crystal is different for Dragonite. And then for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, there are no Hell items. I'll explain the ability afterwards. Okay, for Dragonite, it's pretty much the same stuff except for I'll go ahead and show you. So for Dragonite, the moves for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, Let's Go Pikachu, and Let's Go Eevee, pretty much instead of Dragon Rage, you actually want Wing Attack. Wing Attack is 60 power, 100 accuracy, physical flying type attack. There's no special effect, it's just one of the basic of all flying type moves. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, pretty much, yeah, Wing Attack instead of Hyper Beam. And then for Black, White, Black 2, White 2, X, Y, Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Same stuff here, instead of Hyper Beam, you get Wing Attack again. But also the parentheses. So you want actually Hurricane instead of Wing Attack. So Hurricane is 110 power, 70 accuracy, special flying type attack. And then I believe there's a 30% chance, or a 10% chance, one of those, when you use this against whoever uses this against, pretty much it will confuse them. So there's a chance of less. Like I said, it's either 30 or 10% of a chance. I'm pretty sure it's 30%, but you can look it up. But anyway, yeah, so the confusion status effect makes it to where when a Pokemon's confused, they can either hit through it, hit themselves with whatever move they're trying to use that turn, or they can just, snap out. So it can be really nice. So the reason why this is in parentheses, I like to keep my attacking moves at least always 90 accuracy. But there's some certain stuff with Hurricane, like specifically if Hurricane is used in the rainy weather, it'll actually be 100% accuracy every time, so it's pretty sweet. But also, if you don't have any of those special things, or if you just don't care to have Rain Dance on another team member or anything like that, pretty much the ways that you can make the accuracy better, unless you don't mind risking using it as it is, pretty much you can raise the accuracy on one of your other team members and use a move like Baton Pass to pass over that stat boost to the one you want it to be given to. And then you can also lower the evasion of whoever you want to use the low accuracy move on, to make it like it's almost like you're boosting your own accuracy, because lowering their evasion makes it easier for them to hit. So a move like Sweet Scent would do that. So anyways, also when a Pokemon switches out, all their stat boosts and stat losses